basically what is happening.
Sometime soon, huh? Give you a presentation.
Basically what is happening is, City of Sansom Park is, redoing Skyline from Highway 199 to Hazel Avenue, and they have, asked, City of Fort Worth, the first 1,000 foot there off of 199 to Glade Street has a 10-inch water main in there, and they're asking the City of Fort Worth to upgrade that, so and the way they're funding all this is with the transportation bond. We found that out today. And so with the City of Fort Worth being asked to look at that, they agreed to upgrade that section because of the utility is bad. City of Fort Worth approached us due to the fact that in option 2 of our water treatment plant CIP project was a consideration. If we bought water full-time from Fort Worth, we would upsize that 10-inch to a 16. So we've had, Marvin and myself have had meetings with them and discussions on this, and what they're, since it's only 1,000 foot, the City of Sansom Park, we believe, will agree to put the water line in their project, and then also have a bid addendum in there where it gives us a choice to upsize to 16, and then also language in the interlocals that they won't, City of Fort Worth won't abandon the line, it'll always remain there in that particular area. That's what we're working on today. Cost estimate in this, what we're estimating at today's cost is around $210,000 is the total for the 1,000 feet. That can reflect, depends on if they have to have some additional valves or not. This just includes 1,000 foot of line and 2 valves. And basically, I don't have from Fort Worth in the interlocal, that's all under negotiations, but what I do have is the appendix where Alan Plummer put the cost estimate together, and when you run that number from the $5 million, and what is our cost and what is their cost, it averages out about 47% on our cost. So if we did around a 40% cost at $210,000, it'd be $84,000. Now what I'm saying is that my recommendation is that we allow this to go forward with a bid addendum, and we see what that cost is, and then do a final at that time. I will say this: if we have to go that route, as we do future workshops with the plant, and we decide to go upside of the whole 10-inch, this $80,000 will be very little compared to what it would be if we have to go in there and rip up a brand new street and upsize it to 16. So we are glad that everybody's reaching out, talking and communicating to see what the best options are for the future.
Good. I think it makes sense.
And we have not committed to anything yet other than asking for it to be in the bid package.
How does that fall under transportation funding?
The street does.
Everything's infrastructure nowadays.
The transportation funding is paying for the rehab of the whole street. And so they're going,
I saw the street, but I'm just wondering, I didn't know you could do water lines under transportation.
they're not doing the water lines.
Oh, I misunderstood you then. I thought you
No.
said they were paying for this under the transportation bond.
They're paying for the street rehab under the transportation
Okay.
bond. So they're asking us to look at, they asked the City of Fort Worth, says, your line's bad, do you want to replace it? Because we don't want you tearing up our street in 3 years.
Okay, I understand.
Like we're doing the gas line right now.
Yes.
And they'll do it under one contract, but like Fort Worth will pay back to Sansom Park what the cost of that water line improvement is. River Oaks will pay their percentage.
Fort Worth has so much going on right now, and this 1,000 feet is a very small project, and so they're asking Sansom Park to project manage it under their guidelines.
It won't be the contractor doing the Churchill wood.
No, there's
There's a contractor doing Churchill?
Yeah, sometimes there's rumors.
I've seen it.
there's some more development on that project today, sir. I've gotta get with the manager on.
That road, that's a lot of traffic on that road there, that's, have that thing tied up for a long period of
On
time.
Ohio Garden Road, just outside our city, it's like, you know, they cut that center out, and then they've done some lateral lines, and two or three houses outside our city, where they did a lateral line, that line's coming out into the street. I can't wait for it to bust, and then there's floods all day.
So with that, I would just, ask that we continue the negotiations and continue that, being in the package, and bring it back for your decision, on final, pretty much when they bid it, is that correct, Marvin?
Yeah, once they bid it, we'll bring it back, and if council's on board, and we'll go forward with it.
And when we first started looking at this, we thought it would be, very little, like 40,000, but then as we did, cost to date materials, it rose pretty high, so we wanted to.
We can hope for lower, but, again, probably not.
What I heard out there today is not good on materials. PVC is 6 months out if you order it today.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Thanks, Gordon.
Thank you.
We already covered item 14, so we'll come to item 15, which is discussion and/or action regarding updates from the city manager advising the mayor and city council on personnel, fiscal condition, pandemic executive orders, scheduling council work sessions, future needs of the city, and other city manager recommendations.
Chief, do you have anything on personnel?
I do not.
Okay.
No new applications.
We have one application that we're processing in the police department right now.
Hey, one's good.
You might share what you told us this morning about the Central Park ad,
Sansom
the
Park,
sergeant.
Sansom Park is advertising to hire a patrol sergeant in, just off the street, $75,000 a year. $16,000 more than my veteran sergeants top out at.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. I don't know how the agencies around us are doing it.
And they haven't hired anybody either, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen the ad. I don't know. They haven't hired any of my people.
Huh?
They haven't hired any of my people.
Yes.
Well, that's the concern. Yeah, that would be my concern. And we're down 3 or 4 now.
Right now, we're down to 3 officers. I've got one in an application process, but I'm currently down 3.
So soon you'll be down to 2, right? That doesn't take any consideration,
If the person that is in the application process successfully completes the application process, we'll be down 2.
Thank you. We've got the meandering.
Do you have any personnel?
Yes, we are fortunate to where we will be hiring a experienced Class B water treatment operator, bringing a lot to the table, so that's going to allow us to do more what we want down there. It frees up the chief operator to get into some of the other stuff that need assistance with.
Thank you. And meandering, that's going to be on Thursday, right?
Thursday is a meet and greet from 3 to 5, trying to get the word out, trying to get it done before the 11th, because at 11:59 on the 11th, that's when they quit taking the comments, so.
So if you
Anybody wants to get down there, they have comment cards and everything you can fill out right there.
can we make those comments electronically too, or they want those cards?
You can do it electronically.
Okay.
And the cards are down there now, you're saying?
When they come on Thursday between 3 and 5.
Will you send out the, where to send it electronically? Because I probably can't be there from 3 to 5, but I want to give.
I'll find out from Jill.
Yeah, because I looked online and it's somebody's email or something.
Yeah, but I'll
It needs to be a
find out.
quicker click deal to do than just somebody's email.
Let me find out of that, and I'll get back with both of you.
That's been more helpful if they could arrange that to do it in the evening instead of
Yeah, right in the middle of
3
every
to 5.
shift.
It's kind of hard for people, working people.
I have 11 to 1 or 3 to 5.